Y'all doing today, man? As you know, it's me, Kyle Jacko, back in the building again. We about to take off the right way. Because I know one thing about life, whenever you got to do something, you got to go it alone sometime. I'm going to talk to somebody right now that looks at their life right now and feel like it's a mistake. I'm talking to somebody right now that forgets at the end of the day how greatly made you are. I'm talking to somebody right now that's looking at their life and think right now their life is a mistake. I'm here to tell you, your life is not a mistake. You're going to go out and do a lot of amazing things, but you got to put God first. You can't depend on somebody else. You have to put God first. You have to go out there and be the best king and queen that you got to be. The more you take off and do what God's telling you to do, you're on the right path. But I might be talking to somebody right now. You might be looking at your past right now. As you're looking at your past right now, you're seeing negative things in your past. You're looking at your past right now, and you're trying to stay in your past too long. You can't stay in your past that long because what God got you going, everybody can't come. You got to understand this right now. When you're going, you're wearing a crown right now. The crown that you're wearing is here for you to take off and do amazing things. And when you got that crown right now, I need you to always understand this. When you have that crown, you cannot take your crown off to please other people. You can't take your crown off to be there for your mom, your dad. You got to wear this crown because this is your crown. This is where you're going. You've been talking about it all 2022, talking about what you was going to do, talking about how good you was, talking about this, that, and other. Now, everything that you have motivated yourself to do with them posts, everything you have said on Twitter, social media, Facebook, everything you said, now it's time for you to live up to it. Now it's time for you to go out there and be that strong lion. Be that strong lion that's sit up there and rumble in the jungle every single time. Come and tell you something. See, when you rumble in the jungle, you do everything you got to do, you're going to go out there and you're going to eat your meal. See, a lot of us right now, we wait for somebody to give us our meal. This is not the zoo. This is real life. The only way you're going to go out there and be who God claimed you to be, you got to take off. That's why I named it Silverback Motivation. Because see, with me, I am that silverback gorilla when it comes to motivation. I take out whether they're around me or not because I know I got to eat. So anybody watching this right now, I want to encourage you right now not to give up. I want to encourage you right now to wear your crown. I want to encourage you right now. If anybody around you is telling you anything negative, I need you not to focus on what they're telling you. Only look at what God's telling you. What God is telling you right now, I know he's not telling you to be a failure. I know he ain't telling you to give up. I know he's telling you to go out there and do exactly what you got to do. And I'm going to tell you something, queens that's watching this right now, no matter what you're going through right now, I need you to keep on waving your hand like this, waving at all the negativity. King, I need you to keep on standing up for what you believe in and walking out there and being that amazing king. Because I tell everybody this right here, if you wait for somebody to come save you in life, if you don't want to save yourself first, you ain't going to go nowhere. I might be talking to somebody right now, and they might be saying, you know what, I have a business plan that I want to do right now. But I can't do the business plan because I want to do it, but nobody is supporting me on social media. Nobody is supporting me in my real life. I'm telling you something. When they don't support you, I need you to smile. When they don't call you and tell you you're doing a good job, I need you to smile. The more you smile every single day at your passion and everything that you love, you're going the right way. You're doing what you got to do. You can't worry about who's going to support your business. How can somebody support your business if you don't support yourself in your life? How is it? When I say at the end of the day, I'm going to give you motivation, I'm going to give this motivation whether you want it or not. I'm like this 365 voice go out at night. And I'm talking to somebody right now, you forgot who you was. You done let all that negativity get in your mind. You done set back. You forgetting about who God created you to be. God didn't create you to be a failure. God didn't create you to sit up here and worry about what the Jones, what everybody else doing. God created you to go out there and be your best self. To always go out there and overcome any obstacle that you're in right now. So always go out there and power and push through. And when you power and push through with everything you going right now, whatever they saying to you right now, it don't matter. See, there's a reason why I can get on this live right now. I can rock out the way I do because, see, God gave me a purpose. And see, once you understand your purpose, you got to understand that sometimes you got to stand alone. Sometimes you got to beat on your chest by yourself. Sometimes you got to be that lion. You got to be that bear. You got to be that tiger. You got to be that animal. Just go out there and get it done. The more you create your own greatness, the more you keep on speaking greatness over your life, you go on the right path. A lot of times we don't ever want to look in the mirror. We want to blame the devil for our mishaps. You want to blame the devil for what's not going right in your life. What do you see in yourself? What do you keep on inspiring to be in your life? Are you doing everything for the likes and follows? Are you doing everything right now because you see greatness? When you see greatness, they don't got to show up. When you see greatness, you don't got to worry about nobody telling you nothing because you know what you're about. See, with me, I'm about this right. Matter of fact, story time. Since you might be looking at this video right now, you might think, Jack don't know what he's talking about. Let me tell you this. It's been 5 years not selling drugs. 5 years. Do you know when I chose to do something different in my life, go to church and change my life, you know what happened when I tried to do that? As soon as I tried to do that right there, I'm going to tell you what happened. Everybody that was around me, they all backed away. Everybody that was around me that I felt like it was a friend or a family member, they all backed away. They said, Jacko done lost his everlasting mind. Only thing Jacko want to do is motivate people. Only thing Jacko want to do is go to church. Only thing Jacko want to do this. And guess what I told him? I said, you know what? I'm proud of myself. I said, I'm so proud of myself because I didn't listen to what y'all told me. See, a lot of us, we listen when people tell us and they throw garbage in our dreams every single day. Like I said, story time. I had to go through what I had to go through to push through the pain. Everybody's trying to throw dirt on my name. They try to talk bad about me. They try to do everything else because Jacko was going to church. Jacko trying to change lives. Jacko trying to stay up for something strong. And the greatest thing about it was, I can tell you this right here, they're not around me no more. And see, somebody watching this live right now, you think you still got to hang around the same people. Somebody watching this live right now, you think you got to smoke dope and do everything else like everybody else. You think you got to be like them to fit in. Like I tell everybody, I love that TikTok thing to say, when they say, I am the table. Yes, King and Queen, you are the table. You are the whole full-course meal. You're the lobster tail, you're the dessert, you're the lemonade, you're everything that you want to be on that table. Why are you trying to make people trying to fit into you and just trying to get on your lifestyle? Guess what, King and Queen? You are remarkable. You are amazing. Don't worry about what they don't like you for. Like I said, I can go through it, and it's been 5 years for me, and somebody watching this live, it's been a long time for you, and you've been playing around with the wrong team way too long. You've been sitting up there eating juicy juice with people and eating cookies with people. Man, you a grown adult. Stand on your own 2 feet, go out there and motivate and do what you got to do. That's all you got to do. Stop worrying about who don't like you. This is not middle school. This is not high school. You a grown adult. Oh, man, you know, Jacko, man, they invite me to their pool party. So, Jacko, man, I'm trying to do something, man. I want to go to their little cookout and invite me. So, why are you trying to worry about what they want you to do? Man, you better go out there and have your own pool party by yourself. Go out there and have your own cookout by yourself. Go out there and do your IG live if you want to by yourself. The more you do it by yourself, you're going to feel stronger and stronger each single time. But you got to stop worrying about who's right there, who's supporting you, who's clapping for you, everything else like that. Because everybody watching this live right now, they can tell you, I stand alone. When I got to go out here and do everything I do, I got to motivate myself. I got to push myself through. I got to pray for myself. I got to keep on going because nobody told me it was going to be easy. Somebody told you it was going to be easy. Somebody told you could do this much work and you can go out there and win. I'm not going to lie to you. You put in 30% of work, get 30% of the blessing. That's what's going to happen. Somebody watching this, you think you can do the light, you think you can do the smallest part of work, you'll get a reward. What do the water boys get? The water boys don't get nothing at all except for a hand clap. If you're doing water boy work, expect water boy awards. If you're going out there, you being who you got to be, and you running every single day to be great, why are you worrying about if they like you or not? God has already gave you the award already. This is your season for greatness. It's time for you to have this testimony. It's time for you to go out there and speak it out loud. It's time for you to go out there and hit on your chest and do everything you got to do. And guess what? If they don't like you, say this right here. Man, I'm not a gazelle, I'm a lion. I'm not a gazelle, I'm a bear. I'm not a gazelle, I'm a tiger. See, you got to put an animal that can take down the gazelle every single day. A lot of y'all have a gazelle mentality. Why I say gazelle mentality is because right now you're looking at your life as you're being hunted by your negativity. Your negativity is not hunting you down. You're stopping your own greatness. Because you know what you're doing? You're looking in the mirror every single day and telling yourself the negative. You ain't telling yourself, God, thank you for the blessing you got. God, thank you for waking me up this morning. God, thank you for this 1-bedroom apartment, this 1995 Honda Accord. Tell God, thank you. Be happy who you are. Be motivated who you are. The more you motivate yourself, the more they can't tell you what to do. And a lot of times we sit up here, we're looking at people on influencers on social media. How you gonna look at some influencers on social media and they don't even know how to influence their own life? They don't even know how to influence themselves. And you letting these people hurt you because you're looking at their life. You saying they got the car, they got this, they got this. You ain't looking at the same thing they got right now. God ain't gave it to you, but your time is coming. But you got to keep on going. You can't be mad no more. You can't say anything no more at all. You got to keep on doing what you got to do. But you sitting up here, you trying to sit back, you trying to play small. Why are you playing small? Why? You keep on playing small, man. I don't know how old you is. You could be 20 years old right now. You think life is promised. Guess what? The way life feels right now, life will end for you tomorrow. If you don't put all your gifts and all your stuff you're doing right now in motion, what's going to happen is you going to leave this earth and you ain't going to be complete. See, when I leave this earth, I'm going to leave this earth empty with nothing. Because when I say I am that motivational king, I'm putting motivation in everything I see. I'm seeing motivation. I'm seeing greatness. I'm seeing glory. I'm seeing God show me so much stuff. Like even with this live right here, I see that the devil was trying to plug me a little bit. Because see, I couldn't get everybody. I couldn't get Mike on there. I couldn't get Tony on there. So God said, you know what? This is going to be your third time. This third time, you don't do what I told you to do the first time. You're going to start it. You ain't going to wait. You're going to start it. If somebody watching this live, you want to do something, but you ain't even starting to win a race for it. You ain't even tying up your shoes right now to do it. You're still waiting right now. You waiting, you complaining. You doing all this complaining all day long for what? Nobody cares that you complain. Matter of fact, let me take out my glasses and this hat. Let me tell you something. Nobody's worried about that you're not worrying about. Nobody's worried about you not going out there and live your dream. Nobody's worried about you ain't showing up to the party. Nobody's worried about anything else because you know what, like I tell you every single time, Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Spider-Man, they're not coming. You in the real world now, baby. I promise you are. You trying to think a superhero gonna come and save you? Ain't nobody gonna come and save you. Nobody's coming at all. Stop playing with your life. You gambling with your life every single day, wasting your time, trying to be something for somebody else, but you don't want to like what you're being right now. Do you not understand that? Do you know how to understand how great you are? Do you understand how amazing and beautiful? Just you got everything going for you right now. Yes, everything might not have came at your time, but guess what? It's not always going to come at your time. It's going to come at God's time. You trying to rush God right now. How you going to rush God and God tell you at the end of the day, I created you in my image, so in your image, that means it took time to create you. Why are you rushing right now trying to get created so fast? If you want a microwavable blessing, I'm going to tell you right now, you keep on going trying to get a microwavable blessing with me. I want my message to be like gumbo. That's how I want my blessings to be. I want it to take its time, cook, simmer, do everything you got to do, and run that way. You don't got to be like me. You don't got to be live like me or energetic like me. But the only thing you cannot do, you cannot quit. You cannot complain. Every time I look on social media, I see somebody complaining about something all day long. And they say, Jacko, how do you keep yourself motivated and positive through a whole bunch of negativity? Because you know what? I don't look at them. I'll scroll through this whole social media and see something and keep it moving. God created me to be a diamond. God created me to be something great. God created me to be something at the end of the day he didn't bless everybody else with, because he blessed me with this right here, the mentality of never quitting or never forgetting about what he designed me to be. And somebody right now, you need to remember that. Somebody right now need to understand what push means. It don't mean it just push. It means praying till something happens. Somebody needs to understand what the word king means. A king means you're going to go through the ups and downs. You're going to go through everything else like that. But you got to stand up on your own 2 feet and do everything you got to do every single day. Some queen needs to understand this right here. Queen, right now, everybody might not like you, queen. They might not like where you're going. But guess what? That crown you got on your head is your crown. Keyword, I said crown, not tiara. Because you're not a little girl. You're a grown individual. I need you to be grown. I need you to stand on what you're believing in right now. I need you to stand up so strong and do everything you got to do. As soon as they try to talk bad about you, you're going to run through anything. See, when you love who you are, you don't got to wait to be great because you are already great. Oh, you caught that, right? You don't got to wait to be great. You already great. You already doing what you got to do. This right here should show you something. When you create something, you create it, but you create it. You don't worry about who's going to show up. You do it because you know you're blessing out the people. You do it because you know you're going out there and do something great. You do it because you know what God's put inside you. A lot of us right now, we're trying to sit up here and do everything else for everybody else, but we need to see the real you. We don't need to see no carbon copy, because see, with me, there's only one carbon show at Jacko. There's only one of them. And guess what? When I open my mouth and say something, I'm yawning. That's me all day long. That's how I feel. I feel like I can't never be beat. I feel like, man, if you surround me right now, you got to be great. But I also know this right here. If you don't understand what I'm saying, that must mean because you don't know where you're going. If you don't know what I'm saying to you right now, that means you must not have tapped into your animal mentality. You must not have tapped into who you are. You must not have tapped into it. But guess what? Bing, bong, you tapping in right now. Because we're going to tap in. We're going to declare and declare right now on this Instagram Live. We stopping all that negativity talk. We stopping all that foolishness that we've been saying to ourselves. We're going to stop doing everything else, because why are you sitting around doing the same thing you done last year and expecting a different result? You're not getting a different result. You're doing the same thing every single day. You're spinning your wheels for nothing. Every time you get ready to speak, I need you to speak greatness and glory over your whole entire life. And if nobody tells you you're doing a great job, guess what? My name is Kyle Rashard Jacko, born in Port Arthur, Texas. I'm proud of you doing a great job. If nobody told you at the end of the day they love you, guess what? I love you. I love you because you know why? On this IG Live, you're going to get this work. By the time I get ready to shut down this IG Live, you're going to say, you know what? I ain't playing no more. I'm going to have that warrior mentality. I ain't playing with nobody no more. Like I tell people this right here. If you don't like the circus, why you keep on playing with the clowns in the circus? You got friends and family that's around you right now. All thing they want to do is laugh at you. They want to tell jokes with you every single day. All thing they want to do is go out and have fun all day. They're not even living up here to be where they got to be. They clowns. They court justice. They mad at the world right now because life didn't work out for them. But guess what? That's for them. What you're doing right now, you're doing something remarkable. You're doing something great. You're doing something at the end of the day that's going to change the test of time. But you can't worry about hanging out with these clowns right now. They clowns. They want to laugh every single day. That's all they want to do. How can you say at the end of the day you want to win? You say you're an eagle, but you hanging around chickens all day. You're an eagle, right? But you hanging around chickens. How does that look? How you say you a lion and you hanging around something that you can eat? See, with me, I don't hang around nothing I can eat. See, everything I hang around is gonna be big like a giraffe. It's gonna be big like an elephant. It's gonna be so big. I know at the end of the day, if I want to eat this right here, that means I gotta go forward. Don't never let what's happening in your life right now stop you from being great. Don't never say, you know what, I can't do this because the bar is set too high. The bar is not set too high for you to go out there and be great. I promise you it ain't. The bar ain't never set too high. Only thing that's happening is you're setting the bar too high. You're telling yourself what you can't be. You telling yourself you cannot go out there and go back to school. You telling yourself you cannot get that job. You telling yourself everything negative to stop yourself because you know why? You think the negative sounds better. But see, what you forgetting about this right here. What did you tell yourself December 31st? What post did you make? I could have swore the guy you made a post, you say you're going to do something great. I could have swore the guy you made a post, say you're going to do something that nobody else going to do. What stopped it? Oh, because January 1st got here. Oh, and January 2nd got here. Oh, and now we're in March. So you think it's time for you to quit. It ain't time for you to quit. It's time for you to keep on going. It's time for you to keep on doing what you have to do. It's time for you to keep on believing in what you got to do. And like I'm telling you this right here, if they tell you they don't care about what you're doing, stop hanging around. Why are you hanging around the same people that hurt you last and the year before last? You still hanging around the same people. You want me to feel sorry for you? I don't think so. I can't feel sorry for you because you're choosing your own negativity. You're choosing everything bad in your life. It's you. You blaming it on the devil. The devil sitting in the corner right there like this right up. I ain't had nothing to do with you not getting that job. You just didn't pass the drug test. I ain't had nothing with you right now doing what you're doing right now because you just chose not to go out there and be yourself. The devil looking at you, he don't have nothing to do with it. But you giving the devil too much credit. You telling him it's the reason why you didn't do it. No, it's the reason why you didn't do anything because you didn't do it. You. Matter of fact, let me look right at you again. You didn't do it. It wasn't nobody else but you. See, with me, I'm that motivation to speak. I'm going to put it in your face. I'm not going to babyfy you at all. I'm not going to tell you at the end of the day why you didn't get that job. You didn't pass the drug test. You didn't get the job. You're not that motivational speaker, that pastor, that life coach, or that podcaster because you chose not to go out there and do what you have to do. That's what you chose to do. You chose to be mad. So you came to this Instagram live to feel, you thought I was going to feel petty for you and give you little side stories, this, that. No. I'm going to blame everything right back on you. That's what I'm going to do. Because see, when I got ready to be a motivational speaker, ain't nobody told me I could do it. Everybody told me I couldn't do it. But guess what? I kept on pushing through. I kept on battling through. I kept on telling myself, I'm going to be big. I'm going to overcome. I'm a big stepper. That's what I kept on telling myself. And I kept on telling myself that so much, guess what? I started to believe it. And that's what you're seeing right now. You seeing this sweat. You seeing everything else right now. Because I love what I do. I love being powerful. I love being underrated. I love when people don't like who I am. I love everything that I go through. Any negativity, I love it. Because the more negativity you put to me, I know a blessing is coming straight down from God. And like I tell everybody, I don't know what the universe is. I don't know what the galaxy is. I don't know what the solar system is. Only thing I know is God. And that's why I say his name God. I don't say his name universe. I say his name God because guess what? God had took me out of some really amazing things. If I could sit up here and tell you right now, if you look and see everything I went through, you would have thought I'm crazy for doing this right now. But God told me this, I'm going to give you a voice to shake up any entire room. I'm going to give you a voice for you to stand on stage with the greats and everybody else and say, you know what, declare his name, declare you, I'm God's child. That's all I am. Whether you like me, whether you don't like me, I'm going to do what I got to do because I know I'm representing the kingdom every single day. I bring swag to the kingdom all day long. I don't got to know every Bible scripture and quote them out like you, but guess what? My God, what he have done for me, he done something so great for me. He allowed me to take what's in the Bible right now and put it into reality. So to somebody right now watching this right now, I don't want you to ever tell yourself you can't do anything right now because you're not like the pastor. You can't do anything right now because you're not like Les Brown. You can't do anything right now because you're not like E.T. Guess what? Les Brown, E.T., the pastor, they all had to go through something. And right now, this is time for you to go through what you got to go through. It's time for you to go out there and work and believe in yourself. It's time for you right now to overcome any kind of struggle you're dealing with right now. That's what it's time for. It's strictly time for that. The more you keep on doing everything the right way, you don't got to be everything else. So today, don't tell nobody any day you going to be the next Beyonce. Say, you know what? I'm the next Cass. I'm the next Cleo. I'm the next person coming up right now that you're going to love and admire because I didn't give up. If you a king in this room right now, don't tell nobody, you know what? Hey, I want to be the next Jeremy Franklin. Speak life today. No, I want to be the next Young Mike. Tell them like this, I'm already that king that you want to see. I'm already bigger than anything you said. And when you tell them, they're going to be like, they're going to laugh at you. When they laugh at you, only thing I need you to be like this. Thank you, God, and keep on walking. Because see, I'm telling you something. Everything that somebody tells you, you don't got to go back and curse them out. You don't got to go back and start fighting with them. That's what the enemy wants you to do. That's what they want you to do. They want you to do that because they're showing you right now that you haven't changed. They're showing you right now you still have that mentality to go out there and be a savage. They're showing you still got that mentality to go out there and not overcome the struggles and the pain. That's what they want you to do. But I don't want you to fight them. I don't want you to curse them out. Only thing I want you to do is just keep on walking. Only thing I want you to do is keep on trusting the process. Only thing I want you to do is keep on going out there and do what you got to do every single day. The more you stand tall, the more it's going to be hard for you to sit down on your butt. I'm telling you it's going to be good. And like I said, if nobody told you this, I'm telling you right now. I was the one they thought was going to be a dope boy just for kids. That's what everybody thought. Everybody thought it was going to be the only reality that I had to deal with was doing that. Guess what? They still want me to come back to the streets. I told them already I ain't going back. I like playing for God's team. Playing for God's team is a whole lot better than playing for the other team. I don't got to worry about doors getting kicked in or anything else. Only thing I worry about now is just motivating the world. Through positivity, through motivation. That's the only thing I got to worry about now. And that feels great. So with that being said, right now, I need you to understand this. I need you to move forward. I need you to tell yourself this right here. I can do it with God. I can do it with everything that God loves about me because you were created for the greatness with God. I need you not to tell yourself anything negative anymore. If you tell yourself something negative, don't get on Clubhouse, don't get on Instagram, don't get on Twitter and start typing, oh, I'm having a bad day. No, you spoke negative to your life, you deal with that. You want to deal with positive, you want to deal with motivation. This is the time for you to actually deal with the positive growth and everything else like that. That's what it's time for you to deal with. Stop talking bad about yourself. Please stop talking bad about yourself. Because the only thing you're doing, you're hurting yourself every day. That's all you're doing. You ain't doing nothing good with your life. The only thing you doing hurting yourself. The only thing you talk about is the negative. You ain't putting no positive stuff in your life. How can you say you are winning? Everything you do is beating yourself down. You looking in the mirror. What are you telling yourself when you look in the mirror early in the morning? What are you telling yourself? The negative? Okay, I get it. You telling yourself the negative, and you think Kyle Jack don't just keep on giving you motivation and words that's going to change your life. You can listen to these motivational videos. You can listen to me on Clubhouse. You can listen to me on YouTube. But if you don't change your life, everything you watching right now, that's not even important. It's not important at all. You have to change your reality. And the way you change your reality is putting God first. The way you change your reality is start saying who God is instead of saying everything else. And guess what? This might hurt somebody right now. I'm going to tell you one time again. I don't know what the universe is. I don't know what the solar system is. I don't know what the galaxy and the stars is. Only thing I know is God. And guess what? You get mad at me, go back and take it up to God and see what he tell you. He going to tell you this right here. I told Kyle Jacko to speak my name out of his mouth every time he speak, and that's what I'm going to keep on doing. So if you don't like me, guess what? You don't got to like me. You can unfollow me right now because guess what, boo-boo? I'm not going to lose a blink of sleep. I promise you I am. I'm not going to lose nothing. I'm not about to cry. I'm not about to do anything. I'm not about to do nothing. You know why? Because at the end of the day, I'm not here to please the negative. I'm only here to please God. I'm only here to motivate the people that want to be motivated. A lot of y'all need to understand this right here. Everybody's not going to like where you're going. Everybody's not going to like what you're saying. Everybody's not going to like it. But that don't mean you got to be just like them. That don't mean you got to be that mad as them. That don't mean that. What it means is God created a reality for you to walk in. God created these feet right here for you to go into. So everybody that doesn't like what you're doing, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it at all. Let them be them. They want to come with negativity and speak negative over their life. Do what they got to do. Yeah, like Cassie said, you don't like me, please unfollow me. And that goes out to everybody that watch this live when I say the replay. If you don't like what I'm saying about God and motivation, you don't even got to say nothing back to me in a message or nothing like that. The only thing you got to do is unfollow and keep your life moving. Matter of fact, you can look me up on you can look me up on Clubhouse too. It's Kyle Jacko. Unfollow that one too. Look up the YouTube, Kyle Jacko. Unfollow everything you see me around because I'm saying it with God and motivation no matter what. That's what I'm going to stand with. And I don't care if you don't like me. God loves me. God told me I'm doing an amazing job. God, look, they got the AC on in the house and I'm still sweating right now. I still got to do it because I know what I got to give somebody right now. I know this message right now is going to help out somebody that's forgetting who they are. It's going to help out somebody that's sitting back right now and sitting back and worrying why somebody don't like them. It's going to help out somebody right now. I know it is. So kings and queens, before we get ready to do this prayer, I'm going to tell you this, we're going to do this prayer. Keep on moving forward. Keep on loving your life. Keep on being that blessing that God has told you are. Remember this, you were created in God's image. So since you're created in God's image, everybody's not going to like you. But guess what? My name is Kyle Jacko. I like you. I like you. I do. Because I know one thing about you. After hearing this right here, you're going to make some changes in your life. You're going to cut out some people out of your life. You're going to start worrying about the negativity. You're going to go out there and be great. You're going to do something real great in your life. It's the reason why I say I'm a big speaker. Because when I speak, I shake up every single room. God been giving it to me for a very, very, very long time. But with that being said, I'm about to do this prayer. And after I do this prayer, we going to leave out here because I know one thing about life is once you give somebody the motivation, you know what God told you to do, it's time to be quiet. God, as I come to you right now, God, I pray that anybody watching this video right now, they got motivated today. They kept on just living out their best dreams. They kept on telling themselves positive. They started worrying about the negative. They just start telling themselves, God, 2022 is their year. 2022 is their year of being an overcomer. 2022, they will have a testimony to tell the world what they have went through. They never overcome any obstacle in the world. But God, it starts with you first. To anybody right now, God, that's sitting back and they don't want to say your name, God, I'm going to say it for you. God, trusting and believing in you, give us so much great, give us so much glory. God, you make us stronger. So anybody right now, God, that don't know who you are, that don't know what they're becoming, they're trying to be a carbon copy of somebody else, God needs them to understand this right here. God, you made them amazing in their way. God, I pray anybody trying to be a carbon copy of anything else, and stop worrying about being a carbon copy, and they start going out there and living the way you want them to live. Amen. Amen. My name is Kyle Jacko, the motivational speaker, life coach, personal trainer, YouTuber, everything else like that. But the first thing I am is a child of God. I love that y'all all came in here today. And remember this right here. If nobody likes you, tell them to unfollow you. Go out there and do what you got to do. My name is Kyle Jacko. I'm out.